Lesson 3 is kind of interesting because it's going to show us how to create lists. That's something new. So let's start with the bulleted list. And we're going to be able to create an unordered list with bullets here. And as you can see, this one is already done for us. So you can see we've got some tags here, some new tags, UL and LI. And we're supposed to understand here just looking how UL and LI work. So notice you don't really see anything new up top here, but once we get to here where it says cereal, eggs, and waffles, that's where UL and LI come into play. And as you can see, there's nothing over here that actually says UL and LI because they're wrapped in less than and greater than, which means they have to be tags. So let's understand how these works. UL is how I tell the computer that I'm starting a list. And this /UL means I'm ending a list. So in these tags, this is where you're going to drop in your list of items. Okay. Now this LI button here, or this LI tag rather, I should say, that's an indicator of that I need to have something that's bulleted on its own. So notice how cereal and eggs and waffles are each bulleted and they're each their own little line. That's the code that breaks them up into different lines here. So your objective is to try this on your own with desserts here. So let's try it together. So after desserts, I'm going to tell the computer, hey, let's make a list. And so I'm going to do less than UL with a greater than. And notice nothing's happening because I haven't actually started to type in a list yet. So let's say I love key lime pie, which I do. And let's say I love tiramisu, which I do. And let's say I love $1,000,000 pie. Ooh, I love $1,000,000 pie. Strawberries and graham crackers, whipped cream and more whipped cream, with a side of whipped cream, with a topping of whipped cream. $1,000,000 pie. Okay, so there's my desserts listed there. Notice if I refresh and save, those text items finally appear, but notice they're all just run together because I have not finished the code. Let's go ahead and close that code off with the closing UL tag /UL wrapped with the greater than and less than. And again, not really seeing anything happening there because remember, that code just tells it I'm making a list. Now I need the code that puts in the bullets, and that's the LI tags. So let's go ahead and get the LI tag strapped in there. And remember, the opening tag is going to be just straight up LI wrapped with less than and greater than, and the closing one is going to have the /. And so I'll get those all typed in there. And there you go. Once I wrap those up with my LI and /LIs, now I have a list and it's bulleted. But what if I don't want a bulleted list? What if I want an ordered list, a numbered list? And so we're going to see here how to make an ordered list that shows up with the numbers. So this time, when we're going to do this, we're going to use the OL tag instead of the UL tag. So we'll use the OL and LI tags to structure this content into an ordered list. So here's my list. It's already broken up by lines because the user pressed the enter key, but we see over here in the preview it didn't make it the magic here. So we'll go ahead and set up and to make this list show up as numbered. So as we click the drop down here, we can see the code. It shows us here exactly how that code sets up. We're going to use the OL tag this time instead of the UL tag. And remember, we need to open it and close it. So I've opened it and now I've closed it. But that didn't really do anything. It just told the computer there's a list here. I have to use that LI tag now to add that in to indicate the numbers. So I'll drop those LI tags in like we did on the last one. That element actually does not change. But notice when I do that, wow, it automatically numbered for me when I dropped LI in there. So we'll throw LI in front of each one of these lines and the /LI after each line. And there you go. I've got my ordered list showing up with the numbers. Okay, so number 4 is about coding your web page, but obviously this would be a great place to introduce the project. So we're going to go back to Bubble 1. I'll quickly show you that Bubble 5 is just a place to review and check your work. So there's also nothing new in 5. 5 is just going to be a place to check out 4 and make sure everything works like it does once I give you the project details. So let's head back to Bubble 1.